Welcome to Badminton Unlimited. The season came to an end last week with the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2021 bringing the curtain down on an action-filled year. The event in Huelva, Spain was hit by several late withdrawals, but that did little to take the shine off a top-grade and compelling tournament. The first round saw numerous standout performances that set the tone for the tournament. The biggest scalp of the opening round was world number 1 Victor Axelsen, the Dane sent packing by Singapore's Loh Kian Yu in 3 games. The 24-year-old kept a cool head in a seesaw battle that eventually went his way 14-21, 21-9, 21-6.
I'm obviously disappointed. First of all, I want to congratulate Loh. I think he played, as a winner today. He definitely deserved the victory, so I wish him all the best for the rest of the tournament. For me personally, I wouldn't call it a good game on my end. First game was okay, but then it was just something I'd rather forget, to be honest. But yeah, I'll take a few days and then I'll watch it again and see if I can learn anything, but I feel a little bit burned out right now.
The men's singles discipline also witnessed the departure of HSBC BWF World Tour Finals runner-up Kunlavut Phitithsan. China's Lu Guangzhou ending the Thai shuttlers campaign in straight games, while teammate Zhao Junpeng defeated 10th seed Wang Suwei of Chinese Taipei in 3 tight games, 16-21, 21-17, 21-15. 2019 World Championships bronze medalist Sai Praneeth also exited in the first round, losing to Mark Kallio in 3 games.
And he's done it, coming from 8-14 down in the deciding game to win 21-18.
In women's singles, Kirsty Gilmore of Scotland put on a determined performance against Aya Ohori, coming through 21-19, 21-17 in 45 minutes to book her place in round 2.
There it is, match point number 4, and she's absolutely delighted, and why not?
Fellow Scots Adam Hall and Julie McPherson also created waves in Huelva, beating Chinese Taipei's Li Junhui and Su Ya-Qing in straight games in just over half an hour.
And it's a service error that gets it done.
Hong Kong China's Ng Wing Young emerged the unlikely heroine of the second round, knocking out 2 seeded pairs. 16th seeds Amelie Magalund and Freya Raven were the first victims in women's doubles. Ng then partnered Chung Tak Ching to sensationally knock out top seeds and 2-time world champions Zheng Shiwei and Huang Ya-chong.
Unbelievable scenes.
我们主要是以往前为主，然后让他尽量就进攻多一点，因为我们进攻比较有信心。
我觉得这场比赛打得非常不好，就是场上打得不够对方耐心，然后出球的不合理性也比较多，基本上都是让他们打得很顺，把他们的状态越打越好。其实场上一直被他们在压着打。
The seeds continued to fall in men's singles. 4th seed Chou Tianchen was ousted by China's Lu Guangzhou after an exhausting 79-minute battle. Number 15, Kenta Nishimoto lost to Lakshya Sen in a similarly tiring 82-minute tussle, while Hans Christian Solberg Vittinghus extended his unbeaten record against 9th seed Kanta Tsuneyama to 5 wins. There were some mixed fortunes in women's singles. Mia Blichfeld had to save a match point to fend off Turkey's Neslihan Yigit in a 3-game thriller, while 15th seed Yeo Jia-min was forced out by some spectacular all-round play by world number 21 Kirsty Gilmore. The long season also claimed another victim in 11th seed Busanan Ongbang Rungpan, who retired due to an arm injury. Malaysia heaved a sigh of relief as their top male shuttlers kept their campaign alive after scraping through tough 3-game matches. Li Zijia clawed his way back after dropping the middle game 22-24 to defeat Brazil's Igor Coelho. Aaron Chia and So Wo-yik, meanwhile, overcame a tricky opponent in four-time world champions Zhang Nan and the less experienced Oh Xuanyi of China. The third round witnessed numerous competitive clashes, with Prasala v Sindhu's match against Pornpuri Chochuang headlining the women's singles. The reigning world champion, who had lost 2 of her last 3 matches against the Thai this year, stayed on top of her opponent throughout the 48-minute encounter to come away with a straight games victory.
It was very important for me to, from the first point, to get that each point and be focused and give my best every point. Yeah, I think the first game was quite a bit easy, but second game, even though I was leading, she came back. So it was very important for me to just get that next point. And I'm happy that I won in 2 sets.
The victory set up a mouth-watering quarter-final clash with Tai Tzu Ying, who was taken to 3 games by Kirsty Gilmore, but came through in the end 21-10, 19-21, 21-11. HSBC BWF World Tour Finals champion An Su-young was pushed to her limits by China's Wang Zhiyi. The Korean turning things around late in the second game to clinch the 17-21, 22-20, 21-19 victory after an hour and 21 minutes on court. It was a tale of 2 results for Malaysia in men's doubles. 9th seeds Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi Yi withstood the powerful challenge from Indians Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty in the first 2 games to come back strong in the decider for the win after over an hour on court.
I think in the crucial point we just don't think about the winning and losing, because every point is important. Yeah, and we just focus each point and we do it. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Olympic bronze medalist Aaron Chia and So Wo-yik failed to capitalize on their opening game win against He Jiting and Tang Qiang as the Chinese pair battled back in the second and third to win 17-21, 21-14, 21-16 in 50 minutes. In men's singles, India made all the right moves as Kidambi Srikanth overpowered Lu Guangzhou in straight games to book a quarter-final spot. While HS Pranoy fought back from a game down to outlast 11th seed Rasmus Gemke in a 76-minute showdown.
He's done it. Pranoy rips off his shirt.
Lo Kian Yu's star continued to rise as the Singaporean put on a badminton masterclass against 16th seed Kantapon Wangcharoen. The Thai was left helpless as his opponent's near-perfect performance sealed the 21-4, 21-7 win. The TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2021 rounded up a relentless competition schedule that stretched back to September. We ask badminton's elite, many of whom had been on the road since then, what comforts they will seek upon reaching home sweet home.
Not being home, 2 months plus.
2 months plus, I think.
Home, maybe 3 months. I think it's fine.
So very tired.
Longest trip ever for me. ever.
Yes.
Me also.
でも隔離だから難しいと思うんですけど、もうとにかく焼肉が食べたいです。
I want to eat some Chinese food, Japanese food, dumplings, fried dumplings. Almost, I think about is eat good food.
Good food, yes, Malaysian food. I miss Malaysian food so much.
It's just nasi lemak. Important is nasi lemak. Yeah.
Mom's cook. Mother cook.
Yeah.
Go out, eat more.
Hug my mom. She is the first one that talk about family.
家族、子供に会いたいですね。はい。
It's a different experience, right?
It's time for a short break. We will be back with the last 3 rounds of competition from the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2021. Thanks for staying with Badminton Unlimited. We move on with our recap of the last and most prestigious tournament of the year, the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2021. Here's how it stands in the quarterfinals. Women's singles showcased some enticing matchups. Top seed Tai Tzu Ying played a balanced attacking game and relied on her retrieving skills when under pressure to see off Prasala V Sindhu 21-17, 21-13.
我觉得自己今天就是比较有耐心，然后失误也没有这么的多，这是我觉得自己做的不错的部分。
Tai would meet He Bing Jiao in the next round. The Chinese 8th seed saw off her compatriot Han Yue in 46 minutes. In the other top-notch encounter, a few long rallies at the start of the third game shootout tipped the balance in favour of Akane Yamaguchi, as a fatigued An Su Young struggled to keep up.
And that secures a brilliant win.
Zhang Yiman was the last and only unseeded player to make it through. The world number 46 relied on her sharp attacks and dogged defense to outplay Ratchanok Intanon, who struggled to keep her shots within the lines. Japan dominated the mixed doubles discipline with 3 pairs still in the running. Surprise package Kyohei Yamashita and Naru Shinoya beat a third-seeded pair in Huelva to celebrate their career's best performance. The Japanese would square off against their more accomplished teammates Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino in the next round. In the bottom half of the draw, 5th seeds Tang Chunman and Su Ying Sweat repeated their Olympic triumph over Germany's Mark Lamsfuss and Isabel Lohau. While 2nd seeds Dechapol Puavaranukro and Sapsari Tira Tanachai completed the semi-final lineup, courtesy of their career's 8th victory over Malaysia's Go Soon Huat and Chevon Jemmy Lai. 3 Japanese pairs made it to the quarterfinals, but only one prevailed. Mayo Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara, who just returned from injury, extended their unbeaten run against the Stoeva sisters to 7 wins. Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida, who were on a hot streak from winning 2 titles in Bali, were stopped in their tracks by top seeds Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan.
Oh, what defence! That is incredible. There's the match, 21-17.
初めての世界選手権で優勝を狙っていたので、このベスト8という結果で終わってしまったことが
Unseeded Rin Iwanaga and Kie Nakanishi's inexperience was telling, as they went down to 3rd seeds Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young. Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan set up a semi-final clash with their teammates and arch rivals, after narrowly edging past the Thai 6th seeds in an 83-minute tussle. India were the dominating force in men's singles. Kidambi Srikanth wasted little time to claim a semi-final ticket, dispatching Mark Kallyo in just 26 minutes. Laksha Sen had a tougher time, saving a match point before winning the decider 22-20 against China's Zhao Junpeng.
I feel really good. It was a pressure match and it was a close one, so yeah, you feel good after winning those kind of matches.
Lo Kian Yu prevented a 3rd W for India with a comprehensive demolition of HS Pranoy to become the first Singaporean to medal at this event.
Unbelievable. What a good rally.
Game.
In an all-seeded affair, a blister in the right foot of Li Zijia restricted his movement, forcing him to surrender the match to 3rd seed Anders Antonsen. Over in men's doubles, Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi progressed in a businesslike manner, defeating their compatriots 21-18, 21-12. The Japanese were joined by Ong Yu-sin and Teo Yi, who recorded their first career win over Li Yang and Wang Qilin after 3 failed attempts.
Why happy most?
The win.
The win, yes, the win.
The winning moment.
We really didn't expect that we can win. Yeah, this is the medal. Really happy.
Malaysia missed out on a second medal with the loss of Goh Vi Shem and Tan Wee Kiong at the hands of He Ji Ting and Tan Xiang. In the last quarter-final, Kim Astrup and Anders Skarup Rasmussen halted a two-match losing streak to Mark Lamsfus and Marvin Seidel and earned the last ticket to the semi-finals.
And the first time of asking, look what it means to them.
The story of the semi-final rounds came from the men's singles discipline, which was guaranteed a new world champion. But the likelihood of him coming from either Singapore or India seemed unfathomable. Loh Kian Yu became the first Singaporean to book a spot in the World Championships final after he demolished another Dane in Anders Antonsen. Loh remained composed in a pressure cooker of a first game to emerge a 23-21, 21-14 winner.
He's done it.
Outlasting him as usual, being patient while staying aggressive, that's all part of the plan. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad it worked.
Very close in the first game. That could have maybe changed the match in my direction. So yeah, that's going to haunt me that I didn't capitalize on the comeback that I made in the first game. But again, credit to Kian. He's playing phenomenally right now.
Kidambi Srikant also made history by reaching the final, the first Indian man to do so. The world number 15 defeated compatriot Lakshya Sen in a thrilling come-from-behind contest that lasted an hour and 9 minutes.
For me, it is more about just playing well. That's all that I have been thinking in the last few months, and then even coming into this tournament, I really wanted to play my best and then see where I am. That's it.
It's good play by Herbing Jiao. Yeah, really good. Love.
Oh, wow. Where did that come from?
Tai Tzu Ying produced some jaw-dropping moments in her hard-fought semi-final win over Herbing Jiao. The top seed needed 57 minutes and 3 games to book a place in her first ever World Championships final.
没有紧张了，就希望可以好好的去打每一分，然后专注在每一分上面。I will do my best. Always do my best.
Tai will meet an in-form Akane Yamaguchi after the Japanese second seed came through a laborious semi-final against China's Zhang Yiman 21-19, 21-19 to reach her 4th final of the year.
Akane Yamaguchi, take a bow. That was just scintillating, wasn't it?
China, however, did find success in the doubles discipline, with 2017 champions Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan ending Japan's and Maya Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara's reign.
Fabulous. Really good point, both pairs. Chen Qingchen just is laser-like around that net, isn't she?
The defending champions were stopped in their tracks by a dominant performance by the top seeds, who took control early on and never let go, winning in straight games.
Unbelievable！ 对，参加了4次，然后这是第2次进入决赛。我们这次就是目标也很明确嘛，对吧？就是冲击每一个对手，我们就是新人，对。
They will face Korea's Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan, who also made short work of teammates Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young to book a place in the finals. The other Chinese victory came in the men's doubles as He Ji Ting and Tang Xiang continued their giant-killing run by defeating 7th seeds Kim Astrup and Skarup Rasmussen in 3 games. Awaiting them in the final were the red-hot Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi. The Japanese duo made it back-to-back final appearances after they powered past Ong Yu-sin and Teo Yi of Malaysia in straight games.
そうですね、またこの舞台に戻ってこれたってことはやっぱ非常に嬉しいのと、やっぱりもう1個勝ちたいっていう気持ちが今すごく非常に強いです。
Mixed doubles saw familiar pairs emerge winners in the semi-finals. Thailand's Dechapol Puravaranukroh and Sapsari Teratanachai reached their 9th final of the year after seeing off a tough challenge from Tang Chunman and Su Ying Sweat.
Well, they took a while to fully engage. but really showing their class in games 2 and 3. They're going to take some stopping on that form.
Just let it go in the first set because we know what we mistake, and second and third we try to fix it up.
And for the fourth time in less than 2 months, the Thais will contest Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino in the final after the Japanese comfortably saw off compatriots Kyohei Yamashita and Naru Shinoya 21-13, 21-8.
Oh, what a way to seal it. With his signature shot, he really did delight in that one.
Kadambi Srikant and Lo Qianyu were the first from their countries to enter the men's singles final of the World Championships, and both men left it out there in a roller coaster match. Lo fell behind 3-9 in the first game and played catch-up for most part of the second game.
Today it's not easy to balance between the being patient and aggressive. Yeah, inside I just want to win that much, but I needed to calm myself down, so it's not easy to remain calm at that time.
A brilliant rally.
From the world title, what incredible defence.
After a 43-minute battle, the 24-year-old capped off a fairy tale run, which started with his upset over world number 1 Victor Axelsen to become Singapore's first world champion.
Now you ask me how I feel, I can finally tell you that I'm really happy and I don't have to focus on my match tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very, very, very happy right now.
It was a familiar scene as the newly minted world number 1s Dechapol Puavaranukroh and Sapsari Teratanachai took to the court against Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. The world number 4 Japanese were looking to snap a 2-match losing streak to their opponents, but a back injury to Watanabe made their mission almost impossible.
I know that Yuta injured, and he tried his best, and then he want to play slow, but we have to play fast.
Fighting for their 8th title this year, the Thais were focused on their task at hand, and that was to win their country's 2nd world title and the pair's maiden gold medal.
And they've done it on their first match point.
Really happy. happy.
Despite their impressive resume, the world crown had eluded both finalists Tai Tsu-ying and Akane Yamaguchi. The world number 1 got off to a good start, but an injury derailed Tai's game plan and put her on the back foot for most of the match. Playing in her 38th match in the past 3 months, the ever-tenacious Yamaguchi showed no signs of fatigue and claimed her first world title in her 4th attempt.
この大会に来るまでの3ヶ月間ですごく試合がたくさんあって、いい時も悪い時もあったので、その中で最後の大会でこうやって優勝することができてとても嬉しい気持ちです。
In spite of the loss, Tai was happy to pick up her first World Championships medal and has this to say about her pending retirement.
应该是不会吧，就目前会先因为今年的比赛已经结束，那会以明年的亚运吧去作为目标。
Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan were the clear favourites given their 4-0 record over Li So-hee and Xin Xian-chun. The Chinese withstood some long and hard rallies at the start, and that gave them the confidence to claim their 2nd world crown and put behind their regrettable loss in the Olympic final.
They've done it.
就是第一次参加，可能就是，干什么事情可能都没有那么一帆风顺的。我们也不怕失败，我们两个的就是这个
不停的学习吧。
对，不停的学习，我们总是能失败过后又重新的站起来。对。
The men's doubles final was anyone's game. On paper, He Jiting and Tang Xiang were the favourites, having beaten Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi 5 times in 6 meetings. But going by current form, the Japanese had won 3 out of 4 recent finals.
Hoki storming in.
Kurahoki and Yuba Kobayashi become the first pair from Japan to win the World Championship gold medal in the men's doubles discipline.
めっちゃ嬉しいですそれしかないですねはい
What a way to end the season! Next week on Badminton Unlimited, we look back at the year and recap the outstanding performance of 2021 in each discipline. Before we go, a reminder to use the Badminton For You app to keep you up to speed with the new season and to watch highlight videos of any matches that you have missed. Enjoy the holiday season. We'll see you soon.